welcome to Arya Bark Podcast, Vlogmas 2020, day 26. How are you? I hope you're well. It's Baltic. It's blowing a gale. It's absolutely freezing. I think I may actually need to stick the heating back on. It's a bit cold. So I'll boost the heating again. No Mr. Bark today. Mr. Bark is on call. He's been out since 3 and it's now 5:30. Did get a text a wee while ago to say that he's been called out again. So he's away back, and obviously had to go to Dunfermline. Now he's like England with us. So he's basically all over the place. Last night he was in Falkirk. He got called out to Falkirk last night. So Mr. Bark's having lots of fun. So what have I been up to? Not very much. It's absolutely freezing. I have been working on Mr. Bark's hat. Here it's here. It is the... can't remember the number. It's something -2 and it's called Sun in the City, and it's by Drops Design, but I'll leave details up above. Now I had cast this on I'm trying to think when. It was last week I cast it on, realised that I'd used the wrong size. So I'd cast it on again. It was my Christmas Eve cast on. Got a fair bit done to it, and I don't know what possessed me last night to check the original. I don't know what happened there. Milkman's pattern, and check the original Milkman's hat. And for whatever reason, I think it's the deli. I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason I checked the original Milkman's hat project page on Ravelry to find that I'd actually knit his in a 3, which is probably why none of the yarn that I tried actually felt squishy. This is starting to feel more squishy. Now, the only problem I have with this is it is turning my fingers and my hand blue. Not 100% happy that I'm getting turned into a smurf, but needs must. I'll keep working on it. I do now cast this on be just before 11. Ryan got called out last night just before 11. So I was casting this on as he got caught out. This is where I'd got to by about 1 o'clock last night. I've got my wee bone from Raylene, and I've got my wee paw print from Raylene as well. The rest I've done today just sitting vegging. I'm going to keep working on that. I finally decided I'm going to keep doing Vlogmas until the end of the year, with the hope that I get this hat finished by the 31st. So you can all see Mr. Bark receiving his hat. Bird feeder has had to be taken down. It is really, really windy. Woke up this morning, went to check on it, and it was like sitting, literally, it should be sitting like that, it was sitting like that. So we took all the feeders off, and it's just needing re-cemented back in. So that's a plan. I think Mr. Bart's going to check to see if there's anybody else on tomorrow. We'll maybe nip to B&Q and pick up some cement for cementing the bird feeder in. Anything else? I don't think so. Not really got any plans. With being this wet and this cold and windy, I'm not going out the door. So I'm just going to sit in it, and with any luck I should get this hat finished sooner rather than later. I think I'm at about 4.5 inches just now, and it's to go to about 10.5 inches, so I'm not really that far away. And then I'll do the crown decreases. It's possible to get it done in a couple of days. Plan for the other hat, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip that one out and start again once I've finished Ryan's hat. And again, I'll do that in a 3mm. Was there anything else? I think the plan tomorrow will be to take the Christmas tree down and get Mr. Flakebake back in his corner, and hopefully that will settle him down a bit, and I'll actually be able to get a proper hoover done. So I think that will be my plan for tomorrow. I'm going to work on this for another couple of hours, and later on I think I'm going to start getting my final totals ready for my stash down and getting my starting totals for next year ready to go. I've still got the box of yarn that I got from Yeoman Yarns to put on. I've got my lovely Christmas presents from Raylene and Jane to put on. Oh, and all the wool that I bought to make Mr. Bark his hats, so they'll need to get put on. So I'll do that over the weekend. I think the plan will be on Monday to do an actual podcast, so that takes a bit of time to get the show notes done and get everything organised. Is there anything else? That's us officially on in tier 4, so we'll not be really going anywhere at all. Well, that went anywhere before anyway. Andrew's not back to his work until January. Ryan's working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it's just going to be a whole load of crafting. I'm hoping tomorrow that I can get a bit of weaving done. I have got a couple of weaving crafty classes still to finish watching, so I'll maybe do that tomorrow. I think that's about it. Hopefully Mr. Bark can join in tomorrow. I think what we'll maybe do is do it pretty early. Because he doesn't seem to get caught out before about lunchtime. So that is my plan. I'm going to go because I think Mr. Bark messaged me. So in order to make it quick, so he's picked up diesel for the van and he's going to be in Glenrothes for 6. So I think what I'll do is I'll maybe message him once I finish this and tell him to message me when he's on his way home, so I can get the rest of the dinner on, in hopes to God that he's actually going to be able to eat it by the time he gets home. So that's about it. No new news. Just starting to work on getting the show notes ready, working on Mr. Bark's house. That's pretty much it. I hope you have a lovely crafty evening, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with a bit more content. So I'll see you back here again tomorrow. Bye.